What's going on, guys? So let's take a look at Tesla. I gotta love Tesla. I've been trading this stock for years now. Some people have a love and hate relationship with Tesla. One thing when you're trading Tesla, especially if you have a small account and especially if you are playing options on Tesla, you kind of want to stick to the bigger, more macro breakouts. Trying to scalp Tesla, especially options on Tesla, if we're in the middle of a range or in the middle of a channel, is very, very difficult to do if you're not experienced and you don't have your emotions in check. You can tend to not take profits when you should, just because you're kind of waiting for that bigger move because you know Tesla can get going 5, 10, 15, 20 points. And just like you can hold on to Tesla longer than you should when the move is working against you, just because you know that, hey, Tesla can bounce 5, 10, 15 points back into my favor. And then, sometimes it doesn't happen. But just looking at Tesla here, I like what Tesla has been doing. Obviously, we do have the highs here coming off this channel 765.12, and that was on the 8th of September. So one thing that I did like that I seen in the beginning of the week with Tesla, first off, kind of a strange week that we've had. A lot of stocks, especially the big indexes, the Dow, the SPY, the triple Qs as well. However, they look better on paper than the SPY and the Russell and the Dow. But, things look like we want to get that next leg down, that rest, which we do need. Okay. Not a bad thing. The market is not going to, hell in a handbasket and everything, is going to zero. But the market does need a rest, and we have been getting that. And even though we get rest or down days or dips, that doesn't mean that you're not also going to have bounce plays. So, you just have to, be cautious of both sides of the market. However, it does look like we want to take that next little, breather down, which would be a good thing, because I would rather take that, relaxation in the market now. So that way, heading into this fourth quarter, we get that really big, nice ramp up. If we continue to, go higher from here on the indexes, we're going to get a little bit of a stair stepping up, and then a little bit of a dip, and then a stair step up, and then a little bit of a breath, and then 2 days where we ramp higher, and then 1 day where we kind of erase those. It's just a little bit more of a choppier road up versus if we continue to just get that next leg down in the market, have some stocks that are currently on the bottom of support, really break through. Then we know once that big bounce comes in the overall market, there's going to be a lot more room in our trades. So just looking at Tesla right now, I do like Tesla. What I do like in the beginning of the week, a ton of 760 and 765 weekly expiration option flow that came in Monday and Tuesday. So if we just go here to the beginning of the week, okay, we had that big nasty push down here on the 10th. The 11th, we opened up, came all the way back down here, tested the 20-day moving average, broke through the lower bully band. However, bulls said we're not having that, immediately bought that back up, reclaimed the 10-day moving average, which for me, if you guys have been watching my videos and the way that I trade, the 50-day moving average for me is, are we bullish or are we bearish? Okay. Tesla has been trading over the 50-day moving average going all the way back to June. So Tesla, all in all, bullish. Okay. The 10-day moving average for me is the birth of the trade. The 20 is acting as a firm support. So if the 10-day moving average is the birth of the trade, any close below, I'm looking at the 20-day moving average for a hard bounce. Okay. Hard bounce here, 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 here. Okay. So we got it here in the beginning of the week. Really, we had the birth of the trade on the 13th, kind of tested it, bounced up a little bit, ran into the linear regression, had a little bit of pushback yesterday. However, got a nice, good candle close. And then today kind of, rested a little bit, came back down here, tested that 10-day moving average, and then closed with a little baby hammer here at 750, 756, 759 with the high of around 758.93. So what to expect. Tomorrow is quad witching, triple witching. We're going to get a lot of answers tomorrow. If the market, if somebody's going to get hurt, and when I mean hurt, it's either going to be the bulls or the bears. If the bears get hurt tomorrow and we have this big ramp up across the board, then we can kind of expect heading into this fourth quarter, get that 1-2 days up, day of rest, 1 day up, maybe give back those gains, 1-2 days up, and then kind of, tread back again. If the bulls feel a little bit of pain and we continue to, let's say tomorrow we get a big, ramp up as soon as the market opens, and then we get this, pretty aggressive, downtrend across the market in a lot of these stocks. So let's say, for example, we do have a lot of 760 and 760 options on the block. Let's say tomorrow we get, a big push up, 760, 765, 768. The upper Bollinger Band here is at 776. Let's say we come up here, test this channel, 764, get into this 770 range, and then we see it start to get stagnant going back here to these two channels all the way back to April. And then we start to see a little bit of a rolling over. That's your cue to either exit the trade, take your profits, and just understand that we could be getting that, that flush down. In Tesla, I would say possibly the 732 range. Obviously, anything below 727 could come down here to the 700 level. Theoretically speaking, in all scenarios, if the market does take this leg down, I would like to see Tesla come down here into the 700, and then fourth quarter, boom, get this nice big bounce off this 50-day moving average here, 50 and the 100-day moving average. Get a big bounce off that, and then, just kind of tread into the end of the year. So going into tomorrow, let's have a clear plan of attack. 758.93, 759. That is the break point. Long is what I'm looking for. 759. We break 759. I am looking to scalp, meaning I am not looking to hold anything into next week, and I am not looking to hold anything for hours. Just because of this, hear me out. If we do get this break of 759 and we quickly come up to 765, 770, and you do not take your profits and you are holding and hoping for this break of these two previous channels here and this break of this upper Bollinger Band, and we do not get that and the market starts to roll over aggressively, those options contracts, if you're playing options, can very, very quickly start to lose their value and premium. Last thing I want going into the end of the week, going into the weekend, is to get my premium eaten up. As soon as we break the 758, 759, I am looking for an explosive move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points, extremely fast. If that does not happen, I'm going to cut the trade. Okay, so 759 is the break that I'm looking for. I want to confirm today's highs. We do have room into the 775 area. Do we have to get there? No. Will we get a little choppy around 764, 765? Yes. Why? These two channels here. We have to take technical analysis and, really understand it. We will come into a little bit of trouble here. 764, we might start to chop around, take a little bit of a break, and then try one more time. If we don't get that break of 764 tomorrow, just know to get out of the trade. Just get out of the trade, take your profits, and or play it to the downside. Rising support would be about 750 and 747. So you have those levels there. Tomorrow I am bullish on Tesla, 764 to 770. If we don't break those levels, we're going to come back down. If we come back down, 750 and 746. If the market wants to get extremely weak and we have some really aggressive 1-2 hours downtrend in the triple Qs and the SPY, and we lose the 745 area, then the 20-day moving average is 731. But heading into tomorrow out of the gates, I'm looking for a quick push, a quick cash flow move, and a quick scalp at the 758.93, 759 area, and I'm looking for 2, 3, 4 points extremely fast, and I want to take my profits. And then next week we can evaluate from there. If the market decides to stay bullish tomorrow, then we know that we have this big channel here at 780. Okay, I've been talking about this 780 for a long time now. Anything over 780 is going to start the next leg up on Tesla. If we do come up into that 775, 780 area, then and we get rejected, we can expect to come back down here and at least back test the 20-day moving average at 7 30. I hope that helps you guys, and I will catch you guys all on the next video. Also, guys, if you're watching YouTube for the first time, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord. That link is down in the description box below, and I will see you guys all tomorrow in the Discord.